Welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. I'm joining you here from my home, of course, preparing for summer fun, and most of us are eager to get into the summer season safely, healthy, and affordably. Summer is a time when nature is bursting at the seams, filled with fun water activities, hiking, camping, and vacation getaways, creating everlasting memories. Also, it's a season when we enjoy barbecues, popsicles, lemonade, and sunshine. And most importantly, summer is a season when we explore new things and discover new friendships. And an organization that understands the importance of safe summer fun is the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley. And joining me now is Sam Fowler, VP of Development. Thank you so much for being with us, Sam.
Well, thank you all so much for having us. We're excited to be here.
First off, give us a little history on the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley.
Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley is a new organization. It's the merger of two long-time standing Boys and Girls Clubs in the Valley. So Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Phoenix and Boys and Girls Clubs of the East Valley decided that we would be better together if we came under one roof. We have been serving kids for over 70 years in the Phoenix Valley with 26 different sites across the valley.
Wow. Okay, so that's awesome. So we're celebrating, the summer season. Tell us about some of the summer programs at the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley.
Well, summer is fun. We're doing all sorts of things with our kids, but especially really getting after learning loss as a point of emphasis this summer. We've been open all the way through this pandemic, and as we transition into summer, have been working with kids on academic success in all sorts of areas. And so summer becomes a time where we kick in lots of programs related to STEAM activities and brain gain programs and things to make sure that when kids are entering back into the school system, that they are as best prepared as we can help them. And then along the way, of course, we're making sure that all of the protocols that are in place coming out of the health department and certainly our state's protocols with social distancing of kids, proper child-to-staff ratios, and lots and lots of cleaning. We never stop cleaning to make sure our kids are safe. We really want parents and guardians to be assured that we are having safety as our utmost protocol. And it fits in with the way our staff has always done this with kids. We just believe in doing whatever it takes. And so that's what we do for our kids. One thing about all Boys and Girls Clubs is we never turn a child away because of an inability to pay. We always make sure there is space and room for kids to get here. And we make sure that money is not a barrier to any of that. So rates can be as low as $50 a week, in a couple of cases, maybe $80 a week. But with that, kids not only get all the fun and programs of the Boys and Girls Club, they also get breakfast, they get lunch, and then they get a snack at most of our locations.
Wow, that's great. So why is the Boys and Girls Club, an important place for each child that joins?
It's a place where you have the opportunity to be mentored by trained youth development professionals who are kid magnets and understand what it's like to help a child grow up and become everything that they've been created to be, everything that they ever wanted to be. And so this place is an amazing collection of staff that believe that every child's story really does matter, and they do everything we can to allow them to achieve success, whatever that means for them.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Valley is a place where a child can feel safe, free, and have lots of fun. It's a place that ensures academics filled with social and emotional experiences to achieve an equitable future. Thank you so much again, Sam, and thank you to everyone there at the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. Although summer doesn't officially start until June 21st, we've been preparing for this much-needed season. I'm sharing a lineup of fun summer activities to keep the family safe and healthy. Although we are in a summer of uncertainty, one way to enjoy a safe and healthy summer is by visiting a park or a hiking trail, depending on the degree of social distancing, of course. While walking or hiking, children can find critters, discover new plants or animals. We traveled to San Diego, California, where we visited the San Diego Food Bank, serving tens of thousands of people every month. Take a look.
Welcome to the Jacobs & Cushman San Diego Food Bank and our 90,000 square foot facility. Last year, we pushed through over 32 million pounds of food. 10.5 million pounds of that was fresh produce. And we feed 350,000 people every single month. How do we do it? Well, we are supply chain at its very best. Our distribution model includes 214 bulk food distributions that we are doing each and every month. Plus, we have a core of 500 nonprofit agencies that we partner with. So any nonprofit you know that has a feeding program, more likely than not, they're getting the majority of their food from the San Diego or North County Food Bank. Who is the face of hunger? We estimate about 1 in 7 people in San Diego County, about 450,000 people are termed food insecure. Of that number, about 177,000 are children. So our service population, working poor, seniors on a fixed income, children living in poverty, and believe it or not, active duty military, their dependents, and veterans. All this population, all these people, they don't know where the next meal is coming from. The San Diego Food Bank is a completely local and independent nonprofit organization that depends on the kindness of others. None of our important work happens without the support of great donors who really partner with the San Diego Food Bank to make our programs and services possible. We also depend on a huge volunteer base. Our volunteers are an integral part of our supply chain. We have 20,000 registered volunteers, over 28,000 volunteer visits a year, and because of those volunteers, we're able to feed more than 350,000 people every single month. To go online and make a financial contribution to the San Diego or North County Food Bank. We can actually take $1 and leverage that into 5 meals. You can also make a gift in somebody's honor, and you and that individual receive a letter of thanks from the San Diego Food Bank. On behalf of the San Diego Food Bank, our staff, our volunteers, and the 350,000 people we serve every month, thank you for helping us fight hunger and feed hope in San Diego County.
We also traveled to Oklahoma to visit a construction company that strongly believes in serving the community and maintaining long-lasting relationships with its clients.
Serve More really began as a response to the outbreak of tornadoes in 2013. And we never set out to create a nonprofit or start some big movement. It was really just a few people in a neighborhood on the outskirts of where the tornadoes came through, saying, how can we serve our neighbors? How can we help the people around us? How can we love those that maybe need a little extra help right now? And that's how it got started. And what we thought would be just a handful of people, a few of our friends helping in one neighborhood, became thousands and then tens of thousands of people who have now come either from this community or outside this community to serve people that needed help. Only a few weeks into the work of cleaning up from this major disaster in 2013, a lot of the city was already cleaned and put back together, and we all stepped back and went, this is amazing. Just a few months in, look at the work that together we've all been able to accomplish. And we had to ask ourselves the question, was this all we wanted to do? And what we realized in that moment was there are disasters that are small disasters that never make the local news or the national news that are happening inside of homes and inside of neighborhoods every day. And so that's things like people receiving devastating diagnoses where all of a sudden they're confined to a wheelchair and now they need a wheelchair ramp, or the single mom who is receiving code enforcement violations on her home and now she just needs a little help, or some of these schoolyards who have playgrounds or outdoor classrooms that just need some renewal. But our volunteers were drying up and our funds were drying up, and that's when we got a call from Greg Durr and Triple Diamond Construction, and he just said, man, we believe in you guys, we believe in what you're doing. What if we took a percentage of all of our sales and committed those to the work of Serve More so that you guys could continue what you're doing in this community? The heart of Serve More has always been, from the beginning, from the first day, it was, how do we love this community? How do we love our neighbors and care for the people around us? And the heart of Triple Diamond and the heart of Greg Durr has always been the same thing. He came to us and said, we want to be in this with you. Where it seemed like no one was going to step in to help, we've been able to just be neighbors to these people and say, we want to continue to love this community with the help and partnership of Triple Diamond.
The community's response to this company over the past 10 years has been amazing. And it's allowed us to grow not from just serving South OKC and more, to where we've been able to expand, and now we service the entire state border to border.
It's important for us to give back to our communities and be involved in our communities. And so I love that we plant deep roots here.
This is their home, and these are their neighbors, and they're leading the way in giving and serving to this local community.
Triple Diamond Construction is passionate about serving its community. Each month they donate $1,000 to charities and organizations. Last year alone, they donated $35,000 to local nonprofits, churches, and people in the community that needed help. What a great way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. Thank you for joining me. I've been sharing fun and exciting summer ideas while honoring social distancing. Other fun summer activities are biking, family walks, nature hikes, scavenger hunts, setting up sprinklers, playing yard sports like soccer, painting rocks, family picnics, or taking time to read a story outdoors. You can even try backyard camping if you have the space. During these times, we want the best medical care for our loved ones, especially during isolation. Cox Home Care Life is designed to provide 24/7 professional monitored care for seniors so they can enjoy life independently while making their families feel more secure and confident. Take a look.
We have a great opportunity today to demonstrate what we call Connected Independence, and it's a collection of smart home applications that ride on our broadband network that really help seniors stay and continue to live independently. We've provided a lot of connectivity to the building here by the PB Bell partners. We have broadband services, gigabit internet speeds here in this complex, and what that does is it gives the residents all the capacity they need to be able to take advantage of some of these great Connected Independence and connected home applications. We know that by 2020, we're going to have about 199 million senior citizens in this country. That's 2 short years away. And we also see research that says 90% of seniors over 65 want to continue to age in place. They want to stay independent in the homes where they've been living.
There are a lot of needs that people have as they're aging that limit their mobility, their ability to leave their home, to be able to grocery shop, to be able to visit their doctor. The technology that's enabled in a smart home that's interconnected allows people to interact with their doctor on a daily basis if that's needed, allows them to order groceries to be delivered if that's needed, allows family members who might live in another state to be able to monitor and talk with and see their parents to make sure that they're in a good place and that things are going well.
A partner company that Cox owns called Tripolo that is all about telehealth. It's basically using the home as a place to stay healthy and get healthy versus going into the doctor or having to get in an ambulance and ride to an emergency room. So we have the connectivity that will connect you with a doctor. They can monitor your vital signs, see how you're doing, how you're feeling. It's a really, really good technology.
What we do is we design, implement, and manage all the non-clinical aspects of in-home monitoring program. More and more in healthcare, we are starting to see that health systems, health plans, and home health agencies are sending patients home with certain devices and technology to monitor them so they don't end up back in the hospital, in the emergency room, or one of the more expensive care options.
Hi Pamela, how you feeling today?
Hi Dr. Kane. I'm okay, but I'm feeling a little tired and groggy today.
One of Cox's missions is to make life's most important connections, and I think there is no connection more important than safety and making sure people feel safe and secure in their home.
I think the promise of Connected Independence and smart home technology coupled with our Cox network, it gives seniors the opportunity to live a more full life than they could otherwise live. In some cases, it's going to help save lives. In most cases, what it's going to do is just dramatically improve the quality of life and give people the independence that they've always wanted. And for a service provider like Cox Communications, it's tremendously gratifying.
Cox Communications strives to ensure our future through the power of video, internet, telephone, and home security, keeping us connected with our loved ones during these challenging times. Recently, Cox launched a series of heartwarming stories with an initiative that virtually connected real grandparents with their loved ones through Cox Gigablast Internet. Each story goes through a journey of reconnecting and highlighting the importance on how technology is keeping families connected and is bringing us closer with those that we value most in our lives. In this grand story, we visited Nadine, a grandmother who gave up her daughter for adoption 52 years ago. It was the hardest decision she ever made, and now she had a chance to reconnect with her granddaughter. Take a look.
52 years ago, I gave my daughter up for adoption. It was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make. And then 2 years ago, I got a phone call on Mother's Day. Hello?
Hi, is this Nadine?
Yes, it is. And that day I found out I had my daughter and a 26-year-old grandson named Cody. I want to be a grandma. I want to make up for lost time. I want Cody to know who I am. Okay, so create a new account.
What do you want your name to be?
What are we talking about? It's Nadine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That little icon down there means somebody.
This one right here? Somebody found me?
Yeah, somebody found you. Have you taken a selfie before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I got half of me.
You could try it. You could try it again.
Let's get the dogs. I don't know if we're taking selfies.
We don't have a selfie stick.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, this is cute.
Who am I sharing this with?
Well, you got one follower.
This is Rufy in my arms. Hi, Cody. I'm going to show you what I do every week. This is my Mahjong class that I'm doing today. Come on in with us. Hey, Cody, this is my art class that I'm coming into today. Come on in. This is what Cody just sent.
I was lost without Lindsay.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write them back. I'll tell you, it's wonderful that you found somebody that you can rely on and be with. Like I did, it took me many years, but I found Don. Hey Nadine, it's Cody. Thank you for sharing all the photos and video the past few weeks. Les and I want to know.
Do you want to come up to Portland for our wedding?
Of course.
We'd love to have you.
We're going to their wedding. Hi Cody, this is Nadine. I wanted just to tell you that made me have goosebumps. Oh, I love it. I feel like I've gotten this chance to know him more and to be involved with them. Now I'm the grandparent, and that's such a great feeling.
The Cox Grand Stories series explores themes of isolation and loneliness in seniors. It also looks how Cox technology connects us and how it doesn't have to be in the way, it is the way. What a great way of doing more. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We also visited Las Vegas for the I Choose to Drive 6th annual Cox Safe Driving Awareness Campaign sponsored by Finley Automotive. A campaign that educates Las Vegas drivers on the dangers of distracted driving. Take a look.
I'm Tyler Corder with Finley Automotive, and we're here to talk to you today a little bit about our 6th annual I Choose to Drive video contest. This is a contest that's been presented by Finley Automotive in partnership with our friends at Cox and with some great assistance from the Clark County School District and our friend Cheryl Wagner over at the school district. We're here to talk to you about the fact that you guys submitted an entry. We're very pleased to tell you that you are our winners of this year's I Choose to Drive video contest, which is very, very exciting. You know, normally Normally I would show up in your classroom and surprise you, but this year we're doing it a little bit differently. But let me just tell you, there were 70 video entries this year, and you were selected into the top 5, and then the voting occurred, and there were 36,000 votes, and your video notification interference got 18,000. You got half of the votes for the contest. So obviously you did a great job. Very, very, very proud of you. Our team from Palo Verde High School, Kevin and Camden and Mac and Gabrielle, congratulations. We have a little bit of something for you. We have, you're going to be receiving this nice check for $2,000. And so that's our prize for winning the I Choose to Drive video contest. You know, our whole goal here is to raise awareness of the dangers of distracted driving and try to save some lives. And we appreciate you guys participating in that.
Yo, you got a text message.
I'm not checking my phone. I'm driving. You're in my way. I'm not gonna look at my phone.
Just real quick.
Get out of the way. I'm trying to drive. I'm not looking at my phone. Move.
Mac, you got a Snapchat.
I'm trying to drive. You're in my way. All I'm trying to do is drive. Get out of the way.
You got 15 Instagram likes. You need to check that out right about now.
Snapchat and you must have
What if he's breaking up with you? Like he doesn't ever.
On behalf of everyone at Findlay Automotive, congratulations on your great videos. I appreciate you participating, and congratulations on being our winners.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's amazing. Findlay Automotive Group and Cox and everything. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
As we look forward to summer, remember the guidelines are the same as for any other outdoor activity, especially at a time when many aspects of normal life have changed. Practice social distancing, wash your hands frequently, disinfect surfaces, and wear a mask when possible to keep that risk low. And as we know, popsicles are a fun, tasty treat sure to make everyone smile on a hot summer day. Stay safe and have fun. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.